Good morning, children. Now we are going to start the new chapter, breathing and exchange of gases. The exchange of gases in lower organism is not in the syllabus this time. We study in the human beings only. So the breathing and exchange of gases, that is respiration. Now the respiration definition is, it includes the internal respiration and the external respiration both. So the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide gases between the environment, or we can say between the environment and the cells of body. The tissues, body tissues are there, where the nutrients, mainly glucose, are broken down with the help of enzymes and evolve energy in the form of ATP. So the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide, that is breathing, and the breakdown of that nutrients with the help of oxygen and release energy is a internal respiration. So the respiration actually involve two processes. Number one, the external respiration and internal respiration. The external respiration, that is denoted by ER, external respiration, that involves exchange of respiratory gases between blood and inhaled air at respiratory surfaces. So the oxygen and carbon dioxide inhaled and at the respiratory surface, that is alveoli. And the internal respiration. Now the internal respiration. The internal respiration is also called tissue or cellular respiration. Cellular respiration because it occurs within the cell. So in it, the internal respiration consists of following processes. It is the enzymatic breakdown. It is enzymatic breakdown of the nutrients. The respiratory substrate is there and producing when the glucose is breakdown, when the respiratory substrate is breakdown with the help of oxygen, it releases carbon dioxide and water. And the next, it also contains the storage part of liberated energy, that is energy is released. Here we have written the storage part of liberated energy in the form of ATP, adenosine triphosphate. So we also called it energy currency. And the diffusion of CO2, the diffusion of CO2 into blood. When the breakdown of nutrients is there, the CO2 is produced. Here I have written the CO2 is produced in the tissues or cells and come into the, release into the, diffuse into the blood from tissues through tissue flow that we discuss in detail. So the internal respiration is also called tissue respiration or cellular respiration. It is actually the enzymatic breakdown of the respiratory substrate, produce carbon dioxide and water. The energy release is stored in the form of ATP. And the diffuse gas, that is CO2, it releases into the blood from the cells or tissues through the tissue flow. Now we discuss the human respiratory system. The human respiratory system, its organ and functioning. The human respiratory system consists of two zones. That is one conducting zone and the another one is a respiratory zone. The conducting zone, it conditions the inhaled air, that is when we inhale the air, it goes through the nostrils, nasal chamber and then reach the respiratory zone. So in the nose, in the nasal chamber, the air is conditions. Conditions means it warm the air. The air become warm. The inhaled air, it warms here. If the cool air is there, it become warm. It is outer cool is there, it warm, and the warm is there, it become cool. So it acts as a conditioner. Warms, comma, the hair are present, so it filters here and moisten because the mucus is present there. Moisten. And the respiratory zone, here the exchange of gases take place. Exchange of gases take place. So the conducting zone and the next one is the respiratory zone. The respiratory zone, it consists of the tissues within the lungs. Within the lungs, there are include respiratory, tracheoles. The structure we discuss later. The tracheoles, comma, alveolar duct, comma, alveolar sac and alveoli, where the diffusion of gases take place. So this is the respiratory zone. The conducting zone started from the nose. The nose can be divided into external and internal part. It divided into external and internal part, or area or the portion, part or portion. The external nose has the two opening, the two opening called nostril. Opening called external nares. External nares or nostril. And inside the nostrils, the two nasal chamber are there. Two nasal chamber are there. The nose outside opened by the external layer or nostril. Inside the nostrils, the two nasal chamber are there. In the nasal chamber, the lower part is vestibular region. In the nasal chamber, the lower part is vestibular region, where it contains the hair, mucus, sweat glands, है ना. The lower part consists of hairs, mucus, oil glands, है ना. Oil glands and the middle part, the first part and the middle part. The middle part is highly vascular. Highly vascular. Highly vascular means the rich supply of blood here. The rich supply of blood is there. It has serous cells, fluid secreting cells and mucus cells. Lower part vestibular, that consists of hair, mucus and oil gland. The middle part is highly vascular and it has a serous and mucus cell. And the upper part, the first part, second part and the upper part is respiratory zone, or the middle part respiratory, and the upper part is olfactory. Olfactory means it helps in the smell. As we know, the nose is the sense organ. It also helps in the function is breathing and the smell. So the upper part is olfactory. It has the olfactory membrane. It has the olfactory membrane. Olfactory membrane, and also contain the mucus secreting Bowman's membrane. Also contain mucus containing Bowman's membrane, or we can say the Bowman's glands. Don't confuse it with the Bowman's capsule. The Bowman's capsule are found in the kidney. The structural and functional unit of the kidney is Bowman's capsule. Here is the Bowman's capsule that secrete the mucus here. So for the revision, we are having the human respiratory system. It has two parts, consists of two parts: conducting zone, through which we inhale the air. The condition here, the air is inhaled, warms, filters and become moistened. The respiratory zone consists of exchange of gases, that is within the lungs. So the respiratory zone, the tissues, it consists of the tissue within the lungs, the respiratory tracheoles, alveolar duct, alveolar sac and alveoli. The conducting zone started from the nose. It consists of external and internal part. The external part consists of two openings called nares. The nostrils open into the nasal chamber. The nasal chamber have the three parts. The lower part, which consists of vestibular, which is called vestibular region, contain hair, mucus and oil gland. The middle is the respiratory zone, that is highly vascular, and the has a serous and mucus secreting cells. The upper part, that is olfactory, has olfactory membrane and it has the mucus secreting Bowman's glands. Now the internal nose communicate with the pharynx. The internal part of the nose communicate with the pharynx. Pharynx, that is the common passage for the mouth and nasal part. So where the mouth and nose opens in the throat, the part is called pharynx. So the nose communicate with the pharynx through two opening. So that we discuss now. Here the olfactory membrane is there, the woman's glands are there, and the olfactory receptors are. Olfactory means related to smell. So here the olfactory receptors are also there. Olfactory receptors that help in the smell. है ना? The smell receiving receptors are found in the olfactory. Now we discuss the next part of the respiratory system.